Myth 2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a mother movie. So today we're going to be talking about some of the same excuses that we're hearing around the country. You know, why is it that why is it that modern American black men seem to be the only man who are left being left behind. You know, everybody's making a greater good in this country, from what I'm seeing. Everybody's making a greater good in this country, from what I'm seeing. What's up? What's up, homie? I ain't seen you in a minute. Yeah, yeah. So everybody in this country is making a greater good out of what they have. You know, um, it don't matter what nationality you run across, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna see them. Oh yeah, what's up? Texan by nature 88 in the building. Um, most of the time, that much, brother. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. Like, uh, I always knew that my name on YouTube and stuff. Like when I meet people, like if I keep doing it, then if people really want to see what I'm doing, they can always Google me. And that's at Milk 2.0. Money moves at Milk 2.0. Um, still out here, still alive, even though we didn't been through another treacherous year, 4 years. You know, seems like every year when I work outside, it's getting hotter and hotter. So, um, it seems that everybody is able to make the greater good out of life. Like when I see any other race, any other nationality of person, if I see a Mexican, if I see an Italian, if I see somebody, and another thing that I'm gonna have to clarify this on a whole nother video, that just because white people like they're white doesn't mean they're white, guys. Just because somebody looks white, it doesn't mean they're white. You got people who look white, but they're coming from all different countries. You know, they might be from Russia, they might be from Ukraine, you know, they might be from Georgia, they might be from um, anywhere. But what I notice is that when I see people coming from wherever they're coming from throughout life, and they come here struggling, and then they come here and they seem to outdo regular American black man. And what I've been trying to tell brothers is that the reason why we're getting outdid, um and the mainstream, we're not really getting the money the way we're supposed to, because we don't like playing for the rules. Um, but you're gonna have to play. You're gonna have to play by the rules, no matter if if you're working for a job, you're gonna have to listen to somebody. Somebody's probably gonna yell at you. It's just like if you're in the military or something like that. Like your superiors are gonna be screaming in your ears, telling you what to do, and you're gonna have to listen to them because that's just the way it is. But I remember back in the day when I was hard headed, so I understand that where a lot of guys coming from, but it's a time period where we have to break the chains of uh, our attitude. We have to break the chains of our attitudes. We have to um, strive, you know, and make the best of what we got. That don't mean doing something illegal. I'd rather see a dude asking for change than see him robbing somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why, like sometimes if I got it, I give it. I'd be like, hey, you know, even though they might be a druggie, like a lot of guys out here now, no matter what race, it's an epidemic going on with drugs, and everybody and their mama is doing something that's not marijuana. I am 420 friendly, guys. Uh, so we're gonna get into some of the excuses that I've been hearing all throughout my life that a lot of modern American black men make about why they're not working a job. And the first thing is that a lot of modern black men and men in general, we want to blame the Mexicans. You know, we want to blame the Mexicans. Oh, the Mexicans come here, they're taking our jobs. Now it's Venezuelans and stuff like that. But you gotta understand that you make it easy for yourself. Did you make it easy where you can get along with the people on the job? Did you show up on time? Um, did you actually try, or was you just moping around on the job? Because 9 times out of 10, if I'm coming from a poor, if I'm coming from a poor country, guys, if I'm coming from a poor country and I done had it tough, usually people who come from poor countries, they done seen things, and a lot of them dudes, they will outdo you. They'll outdo you because they're hungry. You know, a lot of us, we have lost hunger. We have lost the appetite. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We have lost the appetite, and just like Odd One, what I'm saying. That's my dude right there. What I'm saying. My much beloved. I used to be in Atlanta, um, selling cigarettes, um, selling headphones. I used to be homeless for a long time, and nothing. And then I had to get up out of there because I had, by me being black and stuff like that, like I had dudes who would want to cause me harm, may kill me or whatever for no reason. So I had to get up out of there. But man, I would go all the way back though. Yeah, that's my boy right there. You know, and you know, it's not the Mexicans. We got to stop. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Facts. The streets are treacherous. Um, I be trying to tell guys, like a lot of guys go to a lot of guys, if they don't want to work a job and you can't establish some type of business where you're making income, then it's inevitable. You're gonna become you're probably gonna become homeless, or you're gonna end up with three hots in a cot and a jail cell. Because I remember when I first went to Atlanta, when I first went to Atlanta, I became a man. You know what I'm saying? I became a man. I think I made it to Atlanta when I was 22, 20, 20 21. Oh yeah, and it is. Oh yeah, Atlanta is a horrible place to be homeless at. But you gotta know how to move around there too. Now, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was down there for like years and years. Because I'm from Memphis, and nobody ain't been to college. Nobody ain't been to college. Nobody don't know nothing about billing credit. Like I had good people around me and stuff, like my granddad, my grandma. They're old. So they couldn't, even though he was a homeowner, he couldn't tell me about credit because he got his house probably way before credit was established. They don't know anything. Like I could talk to anybody, especially in Memphis, about nobody like having credit, establishing credit. So even if I did make enough money in Atlanta, Jay in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Jay, that's my boy too. Um, and even if I did come up with the money when I was homeless, I was so I didn't have the knowledge to know that if I want to go stay in a luxury apartment or something like that, it's just a name and the area, then they're gonna run my credit. I didn't know nothing about that. Like it took me trial and error of me teaching myself, you know. And it took years of teaching myself uh 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 life. And life is easy. Life is easy. If you got the knowledge, life is easy. Just like I had them hard times when I was young. That's what I'm saying. Like the same thing here. Like and then that's why like I made a video about the street dudes. Like everybody, every brother I meet 9 times out of 10 is some type of hood street dude. Um, and yeah, like we end up wasting time. You know what I'm saying? We end up wasting so much time because guys don't want to work. They're not billing credit because I was deep in the streets, hard headed, big headed boy. You know what I'm saying? Hard headed from Memphis, Tennessee, and I jumped deep in the streets. I didn't have no choice. Like I was poor. I had to go off what I knew. You know, so I'm from Memphis. I didn't choose to be from Memphis, but just so happened that's where I'm from. So oh yeah, and got down. I had to learn on my own. You know, graduated high school with the help of God. I wasn't going to graduate. Street dudes get intimidated by me because I'm well groomed and well spoken. Facts. Do not be do not it's good for street dudes to be intimidated by you. I just try to stay away from them because I got that type of character. Like some dudes, like I just stay away from them because they'll want to goddamn play with them guns and stuff. So I'm not with all that. I used to be with it, but I'm not no more. Illegal firearms. I didn't even know anything about legal firearms. Like you can go in legally if you don't get a felony and you can carry it, and you're right to do that because we're American. Um, and nobody can tell me how to do something, because everybody was just following their own fantasies. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think about it, like you a child. Me, I'm coming from poor. I'm poor. You know what I'm saying? I started stealing. I started picking up bad habits like this. That's it. Bad habit. Bad habit. Bad habit. Fighting, guns, everything, gangs, all that, and and everybody going their own direction. Like your mom can't tell you because she ain't. successful, you know what I'm saying? Just barely making it, a whole family on the same thing. So where are we gonna get it from? And so, you know, and then you end up in the mix with everybody in the streets and stuff, and then you hear stuff, and for everybody who can make it out of that, I applaud you because it takes a strong mind, a discipline, and you got to break ties with. Yeah, yeah. I ain't messing with that. You know, respect me as a man, and I don't care what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. You know, just know I ain't with none of that. You know, and yeah, even if he knew, even if he knew, there's some guys that street dudes want to turn their life around, and some comfortable wants to stay in the hood environment. Oh my God, bro. I was talking to my wife about that, and I was like, because we had went to Memphis. I was in Memphis like 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks ago, and you know, I drove through. You know, I'm looking at the condition of my city, and I'm like, dang, ain't nothing changed. Like we have a whole city of nothing but African Americans. Like the South Memphis is full of African Americans. East Memphis is full of African Americans, homeowners. But the crime rate and stuff is just out of control, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just like ain't nothing changed. Nothing. Like we want to build, we want to get together and build that luxury high rise, guys. It can happen. I'm telling you. We want to get together and build that luxury high rise and secure it. You know what I'm saying? I don't hang with dudes in Memphis because of the low level mindset. Facts. Uh, I know how to put. I know how to snoop right down to their level too. Uh, uh, yeah. So a lot of guys, we be out here making excuses. You know, uh, about why we're not at work. Oh, this is some type of slavery because they make my manager who hired me, who you signed the contract for, that says you can lift 50 pounds or 100 pounds, is telling me what to do. Like, you just don't know how, like, childish a lot of us actually is, but a lot of people think we're hood because niggas get crazy because they can't handle their emotions. They cannot. A lot of street dudes who get intimidated easy, who will kill you for no reason, have a hard time controlling their emotions, and that's why the police are love guys like that because they want to lock their ass up. You know, so guys, we're gonna have to stand firm, stand 10 toes, stay 10 toes down for righteousness. You know, you got to stay 10 toes down for what you believe in. You know, everybody got their own beliefs, especially in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like you be hearing so many different things. You better not don't even tell them what you thinking, you know, because a lot of people they get set in that mindset, you know, and if you bust that bubble, what they think their reality is, then it could be conflict. So I don't get into all that. Uh, yeah, uh, like it's a beautiful world, and we only get it one time. This you ain't gonna get it 2 times. You know, um, I was looking at other countries. You know, shout out to the passport bros. You know, what I'm saying a lot of guys was in the military, so they're used to traveling. You know, I just gotta, I just seen places where the American dollar, guys, if you can make residual income then you can actually get like a place that's like nice as hell for like $45 a week or something like that. A lot of hood dudes scared to travel. Facts. Oh yeah. I never thought of that. Um, I would think that would be true. A lot of guys try to make, you know, the it depends on what type of ties you got. Like if you been if you a gangster disciple, if you're a crip or in you been beat in or you got blessed in, then a lot of times it'd be hard to do stuff, which I don't advise nobody to get involved in. You know, um, we're gonna start our own uh positive home buying, all them abandoned houses in the hood that are cheap, that people just throw trash on the ground. I'm like, dang, bro, like when you really think about it, it's folks in Atlanta who don't ever leave their neighborhood. Those are facts. I had told somebody, like I had got into it with somebody in Atlanta, and I had said if I was to hit the block on you, I could leave and you'll be right in the same spot. I use a little Memphis slang once a blue moon. I know you got some Memphis slang on you, Jay. You from Memphis. My brother is in Memphis as we speak. My uh mom, stepdad, sister, uh all of my mom's side of my family is in Memphis. And we country, we be chilling and stuff like that, but we don't want no drama. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh yeah, all of us. It's good to have a little hood in you, so you'll understand. You know, like you better understand what's going on in environments. 98% percent of people you grow up with will never leave the hood. Days in a life, a Roman grave digger. Um, Let me read that one more time. Will never leave the hood. Facts. It's like when you realize that you all you got, guys, like, and then that's why when you meet a woman, you like when I was in Atlanta, I would meet so many chicks, and before I got married, and they'd be like, "I love you," and then they'll switch up like that. And I'm like, you have to. I didn't test women back in the day, so that's why I tell guys to always test them to see, because a woman have to be worthy of of your time. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, you ain't gonna get no time back. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's how I was when I was from Memphis, from all over Memphis. But like I'm from Labor Garden, South Memphis, close by South Haven, right across the street from the BAZ, Black Haven zone, Westwood over there. Um, Facts. Women come and go. Most of the time, guys, most like the guy said, 98% of women. I stayed in Memphis 2003, did music with T Rock from oh yeah. I one, yeah. 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 I didn't lost the train of thought. Let's see, let's hit the comments. Anybody wanna got any topics? Oh, that's what we were talking about. Women come and go. So like that's These are facts. These are facts. Most 98% of the women you meet, I'm gonna say 99% of the women you meet will not be there when you are laid to rest, guys. So don't get married. What do you think of not having kids at 40? Um, I think that's great if you think that not having kids at 40 is good, But if you gotta test them, I got two daughters. Um, and you have to test women. You have to. How will you know if this woman will rob you blind? You know. Um, yeah. Leave $50 in a drawer of dollars, fives, and tens, and just see if she dibbles with it and stuff. You know, because we want women who, if will she go when you go broke? Will she go when you go broke? 9 times out of 10, yes, she will. Um, yeah, we can't be making at least the person don't have a worry about child support and DNA tests. Facts, facts. And when you have kids in America, it's inevitable, especially if especially if, like when you get government assistance and shit. Like I have to know a woman good now before she can come where I live. Facts, facts. You see, our one. I wish I could bring him on the show. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's wisdom. That's wisdom right there. Um, not letting women come to your crib. Like we got the Me Too movement, you know. Um, and stuff like that. Or a woman could just make an accusation on you, especially when you're getting cash. So a lot of these chicks they be thinking that they're gonna get a sucker, a lollipop, and that sounds fruity as hell. None of us are lollipops. Not nobody who come to the money game, money moves with Milk TV. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna put us in a situation. Oh yeah, we have to come up, like the brother R once said. Well, nowadays you just don't know what kids. Let's see. To when it comes to paternity leave, facts. Like 9 times out of 10, if you stand with that chick and you piping her down, 9 times out of 10 that's your baby. But also, I advise guys to get a paternity test. If you slip up, at the hospital, like, who cares if she gets mad? If you're not ready to risk a lifetime of, support for a child that's probably not yours, and you want mixed feelings, I advise everybody. They should make that mandatory. That's what they should be talking about on the presidential debate. Which do anybody does anybody else does Kamala Harris make anybody else feel like like she's like thought level stuff, like not presidential. It's like she like a little freak, a freak chick. The DA from San Francisco, guys, a freak. And I don't vote anyway, but if I was voting, I would be voting for Trump, guys. You know, we don't want Megan Thee Stallion. Um, We don't want Glorilla. All these chicks are freaks. They're women, and we ain't worrying about none of that hood stuff they're talking about. Uh, she is. They turned her out, and they did. Hell yeah, the head judge people. You see a lot of women. They go to work, and the work be their family, so they end up sleeping with their superiors, getting bust down. Not really. No, I don't listen to Glorilla. No, like I feel like her music's like it's trash, bro. Like I can't do it. Like it's good music. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, she do what she do, but I don't listen to music that don't align with me, bro. And real ass nigga, the shit they be saying about black man, Glorilla, nah. I wouldn't even. She couldn't even come to a restaurant with me and drink some wine. No, yeah. So guys, it's been a crazy 2024. Gotta these women acting too masculine. She don't like good guys anyway, and she don't like most women like her don't know what they want, and they just keep on having sex with this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy, and that's why when you see a lot of black women, which I used to make a lot of videos about them because a lot of them are crazy. That's why they're like you be hearing women who is 30 fucking years old and haven't only had a year long term relationship. Like, what have you been doing for the whole time? You know, why are you breaking up with your baby father? You know, it's insane, man. I don't even care if nobody don't donate. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna advertise it. It's a super chat. Uh, if you can leave a super chat, super thanks, or a thanks in the comment. If you want to add any value to this YouTube channel, um, and also, but all you guys are valuable to me, uh, because we been here together. You know, um, um, I don't care if I got a million subscribers. you know, I'm gonna be like, oh, there go Jay. You know what I'm saying? There go my boy Odd One. You know, yeah, all that. Like, yeah. And cause everybody got their own shine and everything, I ain't trying to knock it. Uh goddamn I wanna play Call of Duty so bad. I just wanna get on the game and you know, guys, we can't be making excuses about working them jobs. If you ain't making no money, unless you own some land or you own a house and you don't really gotta pay rent and stuff like that. You can't be making excuses about working a job. It's too many jobs. Like I remember when I before I got married, I used to love working jobs because I'm like, dang, they might got some bad, which I don't advise no guys to, because of the Me Too movement, sexual harassment and stuff like that. But you don't have to, if you find a job and you don't like it, you don't have to work there. Stop thinking you have to work there. Always save money every time you get paid. Always pay yourself first. I don't care if it's $100. If you work 10 checks, then you got $1,000. You know what I'm saying? $100 bills. And the more money you make, the more money you put up. You know what I'm saying? It was at a point where I was putting up 500 a week. You hear me? You could put up more than that. Um, and invest into yourself. You know, get that land. Grow some peach trees. You know what I'm saying? Grow some apple trees and shit. You know, ride a four wheeler. I just got video games recently and still have time skill. Like oh yeah, elementary school I used to kick ass on them Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis and all that shit. Man, we used to have a field day playing them games. But guys, you know, we have to stay focused. You know, you have to be cautious. You got to be a good person just to be a good person because you're doing that for you. You ain't doing that for nobody else but yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just want to be bad and stuff, man. Let them be bad. But we going to do what we do. You know, we going to live. Life is hard enough trying to pay bills and stuff like that. You think we got time? We ain't got time, guys. So Man, I appreciate you guys for stopping through on a late night. I'm shooting this live on a late night. Man, I'm gonna holler at you guys on the next video. And no matter where you at in life, no matter what you going through, what your circumstances is, you better open your eyes wide through life. And always remember that no matter where you at, it's a motherfucking movie. I'm holler at you guys next time. Over and out.